Good Friday, and thanks for stopping by GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, New Jersey and the Northern Mid-Atlantic region's weather portal. I'm forecaster Robert Smith with the video forecast discussion for Friday and the weekend ahead, the first weekend of August 2nd, 2013. And early this morning before sunrise, skies are cloudy, but we have quite a bit of fog in the area too, which is reducing visibilities down to a quarter to a half a mile in many spots, especially interior sections of northeastern Pennsylvania, northwestern New Jersey, where skies are cloudy and the fog is pretty deep. It's about a quarter to a half mile, but there is clearing on the way as a cold front is diffusely making its way across the region this morning, and the winds are all shifting around to the northwest and they're very light. But this morning we have some fog and cloudy skies, and that will begin to burn off and clear off as the sun begins to come out during the morning hours here. Temperatures this morning are right around the mid-60s, with the dew points also in the low to the mid-60s across the region. The good news is that the precipitation is over. On the visible early this morning, we can see the clearing on the way this morning, but there is still some fog and low clouds as the moisture in the lower levels of the atmosphere begins to push away, and drier air from aloft is working its way in with the blacks and reds here, and this is going to mean ample sunshine breaking out across the region today, with temperatures getting into the lower 80s away from the coast, and even at the coast too, with some upper 70s across the interior sections. And the rain is out of here this morning, making its way off the New England coast. And the next batch of rain will be coming in probably in scattered showers on Saturday afternoon, but lots of clearing skies will be evident today with absolutely no precipitation as the cold front makes its way through and weak high pressure builds in across the region. Cold front making its way across the region this morning. Still quite a bit of fog and low clouds this morning, but clearing skies well out to the west in Pennsylvania, the Ohio Valley, and points to the south and west today. And that means sunshine is on the way. It's going to be a beautiful Friday. And if you're heading to the beach today, the forecast for the New Jersey and Delaware beaches today, mostly sunny skies, air temperatures in the low 80s, surf temperatures in the low to the mid 70s, west winds at around 10 miles an hour, beautiful day, surf 2 to 3 feet, and the UVI index will be 8, which is very high, and there is a low threat of rip currents today, and absolutely no lightning threat today as well. High tide at Atlantic City will be at 4:58 this morning, which passes. Another high tide at 5:24 this afternoon. Low tide at 10:51 this morning. For Rehoboth Beach in Delaware, high tide occurring right now. Low tide at 10:57 this morning, and high tide again at 5:40 this evening. And for the New York beach zones, including the New York City area and Long Island for today, there's a low risk of rip currents, no lightning threat today. Beautiful sunny skies. Air temperature is going to be around 80 or so. Water temperature is around 72. The UVI index is 8, which is very high. And the surf wave height's around 3 feet with a west wind at 10 to 15 miles an hour. And the low tide at Rockaway Inlet this morning at 11:02, and again high tide at 5:26 later this afternoon. Tropical weather outlook. This is what's left of Chantal here on the satellite imagery. It's the remnants of Dorian rather, not Chantal, and it's located about midway between southeastern Florida and the Andros Island in northwestern Bahamas. There is some thunderstorm activity beginning to show signs of organization, and the gradual development of this system is possible under upper level winds becoming more unfavorable over the weekend. So some gusty winds and producing northwest in the Bahamas and the coastal waters of southeastern Florida today and Saturday. After that, the disturbance is expected to move towards the north-northeast and become associated with the frontal trough off the east coast. And the system has about a medium chance of becoming anything into a tropical cyclone over the next 48 hours, and a medium chance again of becoming a tropical cyclone during the next 5 days as it races to the north and east. And the latest water vapor loop this morning shows our negatively tilted trough across the region. Plenty of dry air in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere working their way in as the frontal system moves off the east coast. But we notice here we still have a couple of vort maxes to work through. One heading to the northeast away from the area this morning as the cold front comes through. And there's another couple of these in the mix here. If we look and zoom in, a few of these will be making their way across the region during Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, and early Sunday morning. Most of them will produce a scattered to widely scattered shower or thunderstorm across the area. Most areas will remain dry with scattered to variable cloud cover and cooler, drier conditions with temperatures either side of 80 on a west to northwest flow. But we do have the chance for a few more widely organized showers and thunderstorms to make their way across the Delmarva region Saturday night and Sunday morning, as well as one of these vortexes work their way southeast through the upper level flow. Upstairs in the atmosphere, this is the 300 millibar jet stream, and as we can see, the upper level trough axis here remains just to the west, and we remain on the eastern side of the trough with disturbances and short waves embedded in this northwest to west to east flow. So we could have some scattered showers and thunderstorms about as some of these weak disturbances pull through the region over the weekend, but most people will not see too much heavy rainfall, and we're expecting more precipitation to develop across the region mid to late next week. But until that time, scattered to broken cloud cover, seasonable to slightly below seasonal temperatures, and the chance for a few showers and thunderstorms, especially over the Delmarva during Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening, Sunday morning, and also across northwestern New Jersey, the New York City metro area during Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. Not a washout, so don't change your plans. Most areas should remain dry with variable to scattered cloud cover. And the GFS in motion. Stop this here and move on. A GFS high pressure building into the region. Notice we have still a few disturbances here in this northwest to east flow across the region. As we are on the eastern side of this upper level trough, which is basically more potent across southeastern Canada and eastern Canada than it is in the United States here. But there are disturbances on the southern flank of this, which will ride along the jet structure and produce widely scattered showers and thunderstorms through the area. We can see a few of these being initialized on the GFS model for Saturday morning and Saturday afternoon with variable cloud cover. Again, the chance for a few widely scattered showers and thunderstorms into eastern Pennsylvania, the Delmarva region, central and southern New Jersey. Not a washout, but definitely we could see more cloud cover on Saturday than anticipated. And finally on Sunday, we could be getting into a slightly drier pattern as weak high pressure begins to move in, the trough axis shifting off to the north and east a bit, and this would be for Sunday afternoon with clearing skies and very pleasant conditions. And that clear weather will hold into Monday, Sunday night, Monday, and early Tuesday, and high pressure will continue to be a focus over the region even into Monday night and early Tuesday, and possibly even into early Wednesday as well. And then another disturbance and cold frontal structure across the upper Midwest will begin to push towards the east. And with an increase in moisture from off the south and southwest ahead of this low and frontal band, we're going to see an increase in cloud cover and an increase in shower and thunderstorm activity beginning Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, probably holding off and becoming a rainy day around here with flooding concerns once again possible on Thursday morning before that system moves out. And then again, weak high pressure builds in across the region with more disturbances to the south on the southern flank of the jet. And we start the whole thing over with high pressure building in again for late next weekend for Friday and Saturday with clearing skies and pleasant conditions, and that should hold us through into next weekend as well. So that's going to do it for this weekend. You make it a safe weekend and enjoy the first full weekend of August wherever you're doing. Just be careful for a few showers and perhaps a thunderstorm tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening with drier, cooler, and pleasant conditions for your Sunday and Monday. For GardenStateWeather.com, I'm forecaster Robert Smith. Thanks for watching.